Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. WATP, let's get to the news. The football world in Scotland is buzzing with an absolute storm of speculation tonight as Rangers have confirmed the acquisition of Simon Murray, the talismanic striker from Dundee FC, in what many are already calling a seismic move that could reshape the Premiership landscape for years to come. Fans and pundits alike have been thrown into a whirlwind of conversation, social media lit up with debates, while newspapers scramble to piece together the behind-the-scenes negotiations that led to this sudden announcement. The whispers had been circulating for weeks, yet few could have predicted the intensity and swiftness with which Rangers executed this deal, snatching Murray from under the noses of rival clubs who had apparently been circling the Dundee forward with keen interest. This transfer carries with it an almost mythical quality, as Murray himself has been a subject of admiration and speculation, his name whispered in the corridors of power and sport alike. Analysts are dissecting his past performances, highlighting the precision in his finishing, his ability to create space out of nothing, and the raw instinct that makes him such a dangerous presence in the box. The timing of this move, at a critical juncture in the season, adds yet another layer of intrigue and uncertainty, leaving fans to speculate not just about the immediate impact, but about how this might alter the very balance of Scottish football in months to come, with rivalries intensifying and tactical reshuffles imminent. The financial aspects of the deal are, as always, shrouded in mystery, with only fragments of information trickling into public knowledge. Sources hint at a significant investment by Rangers, a clear signal that the club's ambitions are reaching unprecedented heights, and that Murray was seen as the perfect piece to complete a strategic puzzle aimed at dominance both domestically and in European competitions. The echoes of this move ripple through the corridors of football power as managers, agents, and fellow players digest the implications, and the media debates the rationale behind prioritizing Murray over other potential signings. Speculation about Murray's immediate adaptation to Rangers' style of play dominates conversation, given his history of fluctuating form and moments of brilliance, and whether the old firm outfit's tactical setup can maximize his strengths or inadvertently expose weaknesses remains hotly contested. Fans of Dundee FC, meanwhile, oscillate between pride and heartbreak, celebrating the fact that their local hero has ascended to one of the country's biggest stages while mourning the void his departure creates. In locker rooms and training grounds, the murmurs are already audible as teammates and competitors alike attempt to predict how this signing could disrupt existing dynamics. This announcement, sensational though it is, does not just represent a transaction. It signifies ambition, strategy, and a gamble that will either pay off in glory or invite scrutiny and criticism. And in Scotland, where football passion runs deeper than the locks, such a gamble is never taken lightly. Simon Murray's journey from Dundee FC to Rangers reads almost like a cinematic script, one filled with trials, triumphs, and defining moments that have earned him both fans and detractors in equal measure. The trajectory of his career, marked by a blend of persistence and flashes of genius on the pitch, makes this move feel inevitable in hindsight, yet shocking in its timing and scale. As the news spread, social media exploded with reactions ranging from jubilation to incredulity, fans crafting memes, sharing highlights, and theorizing about the long-term implications of this transfer for the Scottish Premiership. Analysts are already poring over Murray's stats, breaking down heat maps, goal conversion rates, and positional tendencies, trying to forecast how his presence will influence Rangers' attacking output and defensive responsibilities. The narrative surrounding Murray has always been compelling. He's a player known for defying expectations, turning games on their head, and offering unpredictability that can both inspire teammates and unsettle opponents. Rumors suggest that his first weeks at Rangers will involve intensive tactical briefings and close scrutiny by the coaching staff, eager to harness his natural talent while smoothing out inconsistencies. Pundits are even speculating on how this signing could influence fan culture, merchandising, and ticket sales, as the allure of a new hero on the pitch adds another layer of excitement and commercial potential to an already vibrant club atmosphere. The sheer scope of reactions underscores how one player's transfer can ignite entire ecosystems of speculation, passion, and debate across a nation where football is both sport and identity. The strategic implications of Rangers' decision to bring Simon Murray into the fold cannot be understated, especially when considering the competitive landscape of Scottish football at present. Rival clubs are reportedly scrambling to reassess their own transfer plans, with scouts being redeployed and managers convening emergency meetings to analyze how to counteract what is being described as a potentially game-changing signing. Murray's ability to exploit space, his quick decision-making, and his knack for crucial goals make him a multifaceted threat, one that could redefine tactical approaches across the league. Insider reports suggest that Rangers' hierarchy viewed Murray as the ideal combination of experience and hunger, a player whose presence could both mentor younger talent and provide immediate returns on the field. There's also talk of psychological impact. The signing sends a strong message to competitors that Rangers are prepared to invest decisively in talent capable of elevating the club's ambitions. Meanwhile, fans have been dissecting video clips of Murray's previous performances, debating how his style will mesh with the likes of existing forwards and midfield creators at Ibrox. The buzz extends beyond the immediate squad, with discussions emerging about the potential ripple effects in youth recruitment, sponsorship interest, and even ticketing strategies, illustrating how a single player can influence so many facets of a club's operations. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation as pundits and supporters alike ponder whether Murray will step seamlessly into Rangers' system or require an adjustment period that could dictate early season results. As the shockwaves of the announcement continue to reverberate, the personal dimension of Simon Murray's transfer is coming into focus, adding layers of human drama to an already sensational sporting story. Friends, family, former coaches, and teammates have all weighed in with comments, anecdotes, and support, painting a picture of a player who is not only talented but resilient and driven, qualities that Rangers management apparently valued highly. There's speculation about Murray's first official training sessions, the locker room dynamics he will encounter, and how his integration might influence team morale and cohesion, aspects often overlooked in statistical analyses but critical in determining the ultimate success of any high-profile signing. The narrative extends to fan engagement, with supporters already imagining the electric atmosphere as Murray takes to the pitch in front of thousands of cheering spectators, forging instant connections with the club faithful through goals, celebrations, and interactions. Analysts and journalists are circling every nuance, from potential jersey number selections to first interview soundbites, each detail feeding into the growing mythology of the transfer. Rumors about Murray's personal motivations, ambition, challenge, financial incentives add further intrigue, creating a sense that this is more than a transaction. It's a career-defining moment. Even casual observers are swept up in the chatter, illustrating how a single signing, executed with precision and timing, can ripple outward, captivating a nation and transforming what might have been a routine transfer window into a saga of speculation, emotion, and unrelenting attention. Finally, the broader football ecosystem in Scotland is responding in real time to Rangers' bold move, with competitors, media, and fans alike scrambling to interpret the implications. Conversations in bars, social media threads, and sports talk shows revolve around tactical adaptations, potential lineup shifts, and what this transfer signifies for long-term dominance. The strategic brilliance, or gamble, of Rangers' decision is a frequent topic, with pundits dissecting whether Murray's skill set complements the current squad or represents a high-risk experiment. Meanwhile, discussions emerge about the wider financial ecosystem of Scottish football, how clubs must recalibrate budgets and strategies to compete in a market suddenly shifted by this high-profile acquisition. Scouts and analysts are revisiting prior matches, extracting lessons and patterns, attempting to anticipate the challenges that Murray might pose to rival defenses and the adjustments those clubs might need to implement. The buzz, far from dying down, seems to gain momentum with each passing hour, as interviews, commentary, and fan speculation interweave into a tapestry of intrigue and expectation. This is more than a signing. It is a symbol, a spark that ignites conversation, challenges assumptions, and injects a sense of drama into the heart of Scottish football. In a country where every match, transfer, and headline carries weight beyond the pitch, Simon Murray's move to Rangers is already being felt as a seismic tremor that promises weeks, months, and perhaps years of speculation, excitement, and debate, making football not just a sport, but a living narrative in real time. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. The speculation surrounding Simon Murray's debut for Rangers has already reached fever pitch, with fans, journalists, and rival clubs dissecting every detail of his potential first appearances. Conversations online are relentless, with threads and commentaries theorizing how his arrival could reshape attacking patterns, influence midfield dynamics, and redefine the striking hierarchy within the squad. Rumors abound that the coaching staff are designing bespoke drills and tactical sessions to integrate Murray seamlessly, understanding both his instinctive goal-scoring tendencies and the moments when he might overcommit or drift out of position. Social media platforms are alive with clips of Murray's previous goals, each replay scrutinized, debated, and annotated, as supporters imagine the possibilities of him striking from different angles, making late runs into the box, or creating space for others. Analysts have even suggested that his presence may force rival teams to rethink defensive setups, potentially leaving gaps elsewhere on the pitch that Rangers could exploit. Meanwhile, insiders hint at the psychological impact on existing forwards, who may now feel the dual pressure of competition and the necessity to adapt to a changing team environment. Across fan forums, speculation extends to Murray's off-field role, from media obligations to community engagement, suggesting that this signing is about influence and brand as much as performance. The city itself seems to buzz with anticipation, a collective holding of breath as everyone awaits the first whistle where Murray can prove that the hype matches reality. The ripple effects of Murray's transfer extend beyond Rangers' immediate squad, with rival clubs reportedly scrambling to recalibrate strategies and identify potential countermeasures. Scouts are revisiting old tapes, coaches holding emergency meetings to analyze weaknesses that Murray might exploit, and fan bases collectively calculating the probable outcomes of upcoming fixtures. There's intense discussion about how Murray's arrival may force tactical evolution, whether through shifts in formation, redefined roles for midfielders, or reallocation of defensive responsibilities, as managers attempt to mitigate the threat of his unpredictable movements in attacking zones. Speculation also includes potential future transfers, with pundits suggesting that other clubs might seek to acquire complementary players or reinforce positions that Murray's playstyle could inadvertently expose. The chatter is relentless, spilling from talk shows into podcasts and comment sections, creating an ecosystem where rumors feed off one another, intensifying the sense of drama. Beyond tactics, conversations about the financial and branding impact are already rife, with speculation about sponsorship opportunities, merchandising boosts, and the commercial magnetism of having a high-profile striker at the club. Even casual supporters seem to feel the magnitude, as if Murray's signing represents a new chapter not just for Rangers, but for the entire Scottish football narrative, where each game and transfer carries symbolic weight, turning ordinary league weeks into events of national anticipation. Fans themselves are caught in a whirlwind of emotion, a mixture of hope, expectation, and cautious skepticism, as they anticipate Murray's first matches wearing the blue and white. Online communities have exploded with debates over where he should line up, how he might combine with established forwards, and whether his style will complement or clash with the existing squad ethos. Some supporters are nostalgic, recalling key moments from his Dundee days, while others are projecting the potential heroics that could elevate Rangers' attack to a new level. Rumors suggest that merchandising teams are already preparing special promotions around his jersey number, celebrating the arrival of a player who carries both local legend status and the promise of immediate impact. Analysts speculate on Murray's psychological readiness for the pressure cooker environment of Rangers, where expectations are immense and scrutiny relentless, considering factors such as leadership, adaptability, and resilience under criticism. Meanwhile, rival fans are dissecting the implications for their own clubs, predicting defensive adjustments, strategic formations, and potential vulnerabilities exposed by his presence. The intensity of conversation transcends mere football tactics, extending into cultural commentary, community pride, and the way in which a single player can ignite a collective imagination. In short, Simon Murray's signing has transformed routine discussion into an almost theatrical spectacle, capturing attention in a manner usually reserved for global superstars, yet grounded in the uniquely passionate ecosystem of Scottish football. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.